Hola.
Hola, ¿qué tal?
Great.
Hiya, it's Adam here from Sunsea and Sangria. So what I'm going to be doing in this video, I'm going to be taking you around this hotel behind me, the RIU Buenavista. So this is in Tenerife, in a place called Costa Adeje. So it's actually in a place called La Playas, I think is where it is. Costa Adeje is miles away, although that's where it advertises it is. To get to Costa Adeje, which is one of the main sort of resorts area, it's at least a cab ride or a bus ride to get there. And you know, I'll show you where all the closer bits are here. Stay on to the end of the video because I'll be doing a review at the end of the video of what my experiences and my stay here has been like, and whether I would come back, and what I think about everything that's been here, just to give you an idea. But that's just my opinion. I'm going to take you for a good long walk around. It is a massive hotel. The weather now is absolutely beautiful, and it has been all week. And back in the UK, here across the planet, it's early part of February. So if you're looking for some winter sun, Tenerife is definitely the place to come because it is fantastic. Okay, so I'll take you around. So I'll turn this around. First of all, sort of orientate you to where we are. So you come into the main car park. This is where the coach will actually drop you off. Okay, and we're the first stop. When you leave the airport, we just jumped on the TUI coach and it brings you here, and this is the first drop off. Okay, so the little road that's out front, if you come out of here and head up the hill, okay, there's a little shopping centre there called La Rosa. Good thing with that, outside of La Rosa it's the bus stop, and you can jump on the 741 and that takes you to Costa Adeje, Las Americas and Los Cristianos. You can also get cabs everywhere as well. Okay, if you head down that way, it will walk you around the outside of the hotel, which will make more sense when I've walked you through, and you'll see where everything is, because it's a good layout. Cab rides from here, because like I said, if you want to go to anywhere there's nightlife, close to here you've got a few bits but not a lot. But the main sort of resort areas, Costa Adeje is 15 to 20 euros to get to, then Las Americas 20 to 25, and then Las Cristianos is 25 to 30. Okay, so this is the hotel. It is massive, and you'll see that when I walk through. So the actual layout of it, the standard of it, the size of it is really, really impressive. It's 4-star. Okay, and like I said, this will take me a bit of time to take you around, because there's a lot here to actually cover. So you come in the main entry. As you come through here, you've got the lobby bar just here off to the side. Okay, it's a nice little lobby bar, music all day long, nice and chilled out, quite cool in here. All your pumps, but also a bar that's open all day. You have your luggage room drop off, and then your check-in. Okay, all the staff here have been lovely and helped us with everything that's been going on. Right, nice, just loads of space. This area is open glass panelled, and you can sit here in the evenings, as you can see outside. So all loads and loads of seating areas, evening entertainment just there, but you'll see that from the other angles as we walk through. So again, more seating. You have this area for TUI, which is where all the reps are, and we've had Amy and Babs looking after us, have been absolutely fantastic. You've got book exchange, so you can come in and swap the books out. This route takes you to all the apartments and rooms on the right hand leg of the hotel. So the first room, we do a review at the end. I'll stick on the end of this video, right down the end of here. Walk all the way down, and then the far corner down here is where we were staying, on the seafront. But as you can see, it's absolutely massive. This is just one side of it. There's loads of little walkways where you can just come down the stairs and out, left, right, and all around the building. Okay, so that's one leg of the accommodation block. So, as you look through, past the lobby bar. This is where you get your water from, so bottled water. You just grab it off the end. It's got all your normal, your cocktails, all bits and pieces that you need. But yeah, you just come and grab any water that you need, just there. There'll be someone here all the time. Stairs downwards there. You've got toilets just off the left and right. And then these stairs, which we'll go down in a moment, take us down to where all the pools are. So first of all, what I'm going to do, I'll just walk you through, show you the accommodation on this side. So you've got lifts, stairs option everywhere you go. So as you come out, this is obviously the sea view rooms that are above the entertainment areas. It goes all the way around and onto the rear. and then the left leg of the hotel, which is where our second room was when we got changed out the first one, which again, watch the videos to explain all that in the end videos. Goes all the way down there and then up and down the stairs to find wherever your room is. So absolutely masses and masses of rooms here. Lots of different routes in and out of the hotel, so no matter where your room is, it's easy to get down to the beaches and the pools and whatever. There's no beaches here. It's well, that's a fib. There are beaches close by, but they're black beaches. So I'll show you how to get to them and get down to the pool area. So we're back here, so this is the route that takes us down. So, this is where restaurants, entertainment, bars, everything is all centralised within the legs of the actual hotel. So you've got the main buffet restaurant, which is the Piazza there. You can see the gentleman standing there, that's where you go into that. That's just walked off. The evening bar here. So there's your entertainment area. And the entertainment's been pretty good actually. There was a Freddie Mercury tribute on the other night, which was superb. Like really, really good. Just come down here. That's just the stairs that lead upstairs. The bar there. And here you have the Dolce Vita. So it doesn't do any sort of a la carte restaurants here. It has an additional 3 restaurants or 4 restaurants that are actually all buffet. So the Dolce Vita is an Italian styled buffet restaurant, and you can go in there, have your dinner between starting at 6:30 and then 8:30. It was really nice. I had dinner in there the other night, it was really good, especially lamb chops. So you come down, let's see here, sun's beating down. You've got like these little solarium seating area upstairs there, which is great. And in the evenings, a hoodie on is enough outside just to keep the chill off you. Quite often a lot of people aren't even wearing that. It is just lovely and toasty and warm. Once I've done this video, I'll come back and I'll take you through the Piazza to show the lunchtime offerings there. I don't like walking around holding the full GoPro and stick for doing those ones. So you have a smokers area. So if you are a dirty tabber, you can come down here and chill out and smoke your little lungs out. Okay. And from here, I should be able to show you. So that side is the right leg, where I took you first. I showed you there. You then have all the pools. That's the infinity pool. And then this side is the left leg, and one of the room views we're doing is the one in the top corner there. And then behind you, you have all of these rooms as well. Okay, so it's loads of ramps everywhere because it's really, really hilly, so it's up and down all the time.
Okay, thank you.
The pool bars, one of the pool bars there, cocktails and all that sort of stuff. And your beers, fruit juices, everything. You've got the Pepe's, so burgers, chips, hot dogs and salad. I've got to say, so there's another little cut through, takes you to the back of the hotel, and I'll walk you around there. So this is your first pool, which is the infinity pool. So it's nice and quiet. You have little bits of music here and there. Plenty of sunbeds everywhere, so you're not going to run out or have trouble finding a spot. Just off to the side here is where you get all your towels from. So you can change beach towels every day.
Just found out. Like whatever flies.
So you come down, you've got RIU Fit in front of you. And you've got, this is more your entertainment pool. This is where the music will be playing. They have the sports, water volleyball, all of that sort of stuff going on all the time. Again, plenty of beds, plenty of space. RIU Fit and RIU Fun, loads of it happens here. You can see how many empty sunbeds there are, so it's no bother with finding space here at any time. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take you down sort of the left side of the complex first, and then I'll bring you back up to RIU Fit to sort of reorientate you, take you back down the other side. So as we come down here, you've got RIU Arts and the gym. And it's very creaky in here. Yeah, good sized gym. Plenty of bits in there. So, free weight section, I think. So, as you come down here, we have the Atlantico restaurant, which is pretty much open all day, and in the evening that turns into like a barbecue restaurant that you have to book up for. You've got the kids pool there, which is great, and the kids have been in it every day, so it's been really popular with them. So we've got Atlantico, nice outside sitting area. And then there's another sort of solarium section up on the top there. So if you are sunbunny, you can just go and chill out there. And you've got a really nice little beachfront bar underneath there. Loads of toilets all in the back of that building. You see all these walkways. So that pool over there is part of ours as well. But I'll take you around this side first. So you've got more. Another pool. So a really good pool down there.
But I was breathing.
So a ping pong table. And come around here. This is where some of the routes out of the hotel take you around to the back and access. Around the back here, you've got volleyball court and all grounds sort of around it, and little family rooms up there. So as I was saying, there is a beach here. It's a proper Tunisian black beach. And you can get onto this little walkway. And what happens from here, so that's the Hard Rock Cafe. That's what I'm showing you there, these two blue ones. There, it's the Hard Rock Cafe. You can go for a drink up the top there. However, you are looking at about 16 quid per drink, so it's quite expensive. But you can follow these routes. You come out of our hotel, walk around, walk back up here. There's shops and all sorts over where the Hard Rock Cafe is, and some restaurants and bars. You can walk all the way around the front here. Then it goes back down another slope, up another slope on the other end, and then to a couple more bars. And that is what you have here in La Plaza, or La Plaza, or however you say it. There's no further you can get, like walk in, you need to then get cabs. We do have this little beach, and there is some little shops there. And we went to an Indian restaurant the other night, the Mumbai, which was really, really lovely. And we went up to the top of the Hard Rock Cafe, had a couple of drinks up there, but it was literally just one each. I'm not paying the sort of money they wanted. You can see the walkway that follows around the outside and the contour of the hotel there. And there's, I'll walk this way and show you, there's the gate. You can see the gate there with people coming in and out of it. So as long as you've got your card, you just pop through that gate any time of night or day, and it takes you onto a little external walkway that takes you around the outside of the hotel. That's the gate there. So there's also, I might be able to point out, when we get to the other side there, you can see, right, there's a little walkway, and where the yellow hotels are, there's another bay along there, and there's a really lovely little bar slash restaurant in that bay. It's only about 200-300 metres just around that corner, and you can walk to there. That was really nice as well. I'll walk you back in. So you can see from there the size and scope of this hotel. It is absolutely huge. And we're going to go over to that area now and have a walk around there. One of the downsides to this hotel, I think this sort of shows you it, you can see where people are walking down the slopes. Everything here is up or downhill. Nowhere is pretty much flat, which obviously ain't a problem for a lot of people, but if you're older and you have difficulty walking, or you need assistance, or you're using a walking stick to get around, then I would not recommend it here. It is really hilly and loads of steps. Even when you go down into Costa Adeje and places like that, Los Cristianos, exactly the same there. Everything is steps and hills and slopes everywhere you go. So a little coffee bar, and then we come down to the adults pool here. Well, I don't think it is specifically an adults pool, however there does seem to be many kids around this area. I'll take you for a walk around the pool this side. So the review we do of the first room is, if you look up there, you can see the lad in the pink top. The room below that is, I think, is where we stayed first, and we got moved from that room because of the noise, but if you look at those videos it'll explain why, and I'll probably stick it on the end anyway. So it's just loads of perfect little quiet hidey spots around here. So, and if you follow out that way and follow that track up there that you can just see, that takes you to another gate that takes you onto sort of the main drag. So what I'll do after this, I'll get some footage inside the restaurants so you can see what the restaurants are like and the sort of food we've got. I'll get breakfast, lunch, and maybe even dinner, but dinner's, if you've seen lunch, the dinners are pretty much the same. Like I said, with that they have three, so you have the main, the Razza, the one I showed you first of all, the Atlantico, which is the one we passed a little while ago. They are sort of your two main restaurants. Then you also have three sort of, I won't say a la carte restaurants because they're not, they're just different buffet restaurants. So they have the Dolce Vita, which is Italian, which is really nice. The Chinese, which is called the Mandalay, which is out the back of the Atlantico. And then the Atlantico in the evening turns into what they call a grill slash barbecue buffet dinner. To be honest, I was really not impressed with the Atlantico, like the bar, because literally it's exactly the same as everything else, except there's some burgers there, but you can get burgers whenever you want. So yeah, really not impressed with that one. The Italian was really good, and unfortunately, because Helen and I have been ill during this holiday, we never ever got to the Asian one because we just couldn't risk being made more ill by the food here. So, which I'll cover at the end of the video because that has been the main letdown for this holiday. As I said, more slopes, hills everywhere you go. But once you get to the top of here, we are back to the opposite side of the swimming pool where RIU Fit is and RIU Fun over there. So you can see there the back end of the infinity pool. I'll just finish this video up here, sort of overlooking everything that you've got, and then it says it's a very, very impressive resort, absolutely huge. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 swimming pools here. Loads of bars, loads of restaurants, so it's got a hell of a lot here. Okay, so I'll finish that there, and then what I'll do a review at the end, so I'll put on after this the walking around the canteens, the restaurants and the room reviews, and then I'll finish up with my sort of final thoughts on the video. So I'll see you at the end of the video. Oh yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take you for a quick walk around one of the rooms that we've stayed in. So this one's right on the front of the hotel, as far forward as you can go, 2nd floor. So I'll turn you around. So it is room 217. Now when you get to these rooms, you go in and you actually split with other people. So you come in, hopefully the light will come on and it picks me up, and you have 1, 2 and then 3. Okay, so we're in number 3. So we have been living in this room and we're just moving to a different location because of the noise. So constantly as people are going in and out of their rooms, it's just a load of banging and racket all the time. It's been really awful. So when you come in through the door, you've got your toilet, okay, hair dryer, plenty of towels. You get his and her sinks, walk-in shower, which is really nice, quite powerful, and then a slidey door. So bit of privacy, and then you come through. Do excuse the bed, like I said. You come in, you've got the bed. So this is a double, so not 2 twins. You have your cupboard space. So, and in the cupboard space, you got your safe, and safe's complimentary. You just put the code in. Little bedside cabinet, little dinky chest of drawers there. Decent sized TV on the wall rather. Then you've got your couch, tea and coffee, and then the fridge so you can get your water and whatever else you want and put in there, or pop to the shops which are just up the road. And then out onto the balcony. Okay. So as you go off, you've got another resort up that way. You can see all the people are walking. Sound of the sea and the waves. And then you can see there's probably about 4 or 5 pools here. You go up that way, and that's Paraison, in that direction, up and down the hills to get to there. But that's where you find the Hard Rock Cafe and restaurants and bars and stuff like that. But I'll take you on a proper full walk around of everything that's here. Like I said, we're actually moving rooms because of the noise. We did ask for a quiet room because we want, and asked for the top floor, but we got put on the 2nd floor, and it has been noisy. So especially the doors, especially have been a nightmare. So we've requested a room change, so we've been moved to a different location, which is a bonus because then you'll be able to see it on the video as well. So we'll do that one next. Okay, so we are been moved rooms now, so we're on the other side of the hotel completely. So we are in room 758. So this is where we've been moved to. Let's go in. So this one's actually now nice and tidy. So different layout. Different style, I'm sure it's the same. Yeah, so your normal shower. Yeah, cupboard space, plenty of hangers, all the same furniture. Again, decent sized TV. Not that it's been switched on at all. And balcony. Let's have a look. Oh, there we go. Okay, so as you can see, their balcony's a lot smaller on this one, but hopefully it will be quieter. We're over the pools rather than the front. So you can actually see a really good sort of layout, sort of the interior of the hotel. So the infinity pool, the splash fun pool, Rio Land children's pools, and then there's another pool down there, which is the one we were looking at from the other room. And then if you come around that side there, which you can't see from here, there's another pool around there, as long as the restaurants and stuff like that. So actually doing a Rio games, loads of entertainment on all the time because it's a Rio. And that's the entertainment stage there. But I'll do the full walk around later on, take you on a little explore. Okay, so that's it. So I'll just bring you back inside, put the room from a different angle. So I'd say this is bigger than the other one, although it isn't directly straight onto the sea. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to take you for a walk around the sort of the main restaurant here at the Buenavista. So you can check it out. This is your main one for breakfast, lunch, and then evening meal. Okay, so you got loads of opening times here. Just going to take you through for a walk around. So you got really nice big outdoor seating areas. You can see Pepe's and the bar in the back there. Hola! It's really good. As you tell, the staff are great here. Really lovely. This bit, which is enclosed, and then got your drinks, oranges, beers, wines, and then a couple of times it's been really busy and really loud. They've come and set up in this area. So it's really quiet up there, it's really nice. So for your meals, again, more seats. You're never going to have trouble getting seated here, it's really good for that. And you come round, morning, hola, how's this? You've got your croissants with cheese, eggy breads, pancakes, cheese and ham toasties, and churros. Right. So I'll put down the outside of it first. Again, more of the same because it gets busy. You've got these omelettes which are really good. So ham and cheese, like little chippy things, churros. Then you come round. Same as everywhere in Spain, we've got the sausages, but that's standard across everywhere. But they're not bad, those ones. They're like little frankfurters. The beans are good. Yeah, beans on toast. It's quite thick bacon, which is nice. And then you've got all your scrambled eggs and tomatoes. So just from the back corner, you can see everything is a large restaurant. Bacon bits, it's just there, and tomatoes, fried eggs, sunny side up, or however you want them, and they'll cook them fresh for you if you just ask. More of the same there. And then you come down, I'll take you up one aisle and then back down just to show you. Oh, hola.
Hola.
Big fresh tomatoes, fresh fruit, much milk, depending on what you like, or your cereals. Fruit salads, kiwis, grapefruits, melons, really nice. No watermelon though, unfortunately. And then onto your yogurts, your jams, your purees. Then on to the second row down, got all your breads, your little mini croissants, heated croissants as well, donuts, cookies. Those things over there are really, really nice, the red ones. They're like got a jam equally inside them, they're really lovely. Massive selection of different juices. And then you come down more onto your continental breakfast. So along here, different styles of meats, butter, salamis, hams. Oh, sorry. Got all sorts of different cheeses here. And then a bit of salad if you want salad with your breakfast. One of the things I've noticed, there's no, on any of the meals we've had, there's no brie or blue cheese, which are the two main ones that I normally have after dinner. So even in the evening meals, there's no blues or bries or anything like that. So onto the last bit, it's going to be a big pot of that of porridge. You've got something chocolatey spinning around in there. Good selection of different light noodles, sliced breads. Different green teas, herbal teas. And again, another toasting machine. And a little bit further down there, you can see more drinks. So that's the main restaurant for breakfast. As I said, quite impressive, good selection. And I'll show you in the other one shortly. Oh yeah, so I'm just going to take you for a quick walk around the breakfast bar that is the Atlanticos. This is a smaller one, does different times to the main breakfast bar, so slightly later and stays open to about 12, 1 o'clock with continental breakfast and everything. So if you are late risers like me and Helen, then this is the one you'll generally be coming down to. So it's the Atlantico. So a great thing with this, I'll just bring it back here. As you can see, it's got this lovely outdoors area, which is really beautiful. It's also in the evening turns into like the grill. So yeah, so there, I don't know if you can see it, open from 8 till 10:30, but then 10:30 it runs straight into the continental breakfast, so everything just gets left out. Quick turnaround, 12:30 becomes the lunchtime menu, and then stays up until 5:30. So it's pretty much open all day long. So as you come in, you've got coffee station. So come in and do the coffee stations. I say it's a lot smaller than the other one. You've got your bread, so I'll just take a walk up and down. Just the same foods as what's in the main one. So your omelettes and pots and croissants and churros. Helen said there was no Nutella, but there is. It's just on the other side, so I'll point it out in case you come in and think there's no Nutella. Sausages, bacon, beans, all your fried eggs, stuff like that. Your little sort of round chips basically. Different types of scrambled eggs. In the back end here, a couple of little cakes and pastries. There's the Nutella, it's essential for anyone. Different little bits and pieces that you put on. I'll just show you, it's quite a big, it's a nice space. As you come down here, tea, coffee, microwave, and then you've got all your fruits, your yogurts. So it doesn't have as big a range as the other one, but it covers all the basics, more like a continental one, you know. So if you're just looking for a snack, this is where you come to your cheeses and your meats and your salads and then your toasting rack. So that's really all that's in this one. If you walk through, what really makes this one stand out from the other one is obviously the opening hours to it. But as you come through, you've got this outside seating area. So this is what really makes this stand. Also, that's the Mandalay. So that's a Chinese, Asian styled restaurant that you can book in the evening. come here and just sit and enjoy your breakfast with the views over the Atlantic. So it's quite sizable again. You're never going to have any trouble getting a seat unless you really want to be on the edge one. Few drinks, water. Like I said, this is what being able to sit and enjoy your breakfast overlooking the Sicily Coast. Okay, so just at the Yatsa now, let's take a walk around here. So this is like your main restaurant. This is the lunchtime menu. So I won't walk you around everything, I'll just take you for a walk in so you can see what it's about. A lot of mussels, some tomato sauce. Veggies, peas, tomatoes, chicken grilled, French looking potatoes, chips, some might be pork at the back there, beef stew, rice, all the normal bits. And we've got same like Pepe's, burgers, chips, all good stuff. Bacon, eggs, salad. Fish. Take it back down. This is like the pizza section, so you have like little bread buns, garlic bread on, or tomatoes, there, the paella, and the pasta station, so you get the meats, tomato sauce and pasta, Paraison, and then pizza, so it's like it's been here for about 4 years. Good salad selection and breads. We've got all your little cakes and bits and pieces if you want something sweet afterwards. All there. The cheeses. Like I said, my biggest gripe, no brie, no glue, which is every hotel I've been to has always had that, and it's always been sort of my go-to, but not in this one. Ice creams, sauces. Sandwiches, bread sandwiches, salamis. First time I've had the red salamis out. A few other little bits and pieces. So it's just sort of lunchtime main buffet. Oh yeah, soups and bits and pieces like that if you like the soups.